Alright, Hood News Peeps, 5400 Blk of Indigo. Live here with the Hood News. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. We're about to hear from HPD. $5,400 Blk of Indigo. Let me know if you guys can hear me.
You need a light?
Update on 21-year-old.
Thank you.
All right, can you just first say your first and your last name for us and title?
Lieutenant Elisa Smith.
How do you spell it?
ALISASMITH.
Okay, Lieutenant. It's been several hours since the body of a 21-year-old was found inside a trunk in this neighborhood. What can you tell us?
I can tell you that today, Tuesday, November 28th, at 1:40 p.m., the victim's friend called the police to report a missing person. The family had notified the friend they could not get a hold of our victim, which was unusual for her. She was last seen at 7 a.m. this morning when her mother saw her in bed, and the mother last spoke to her at around 8:20 a.m. And because the friend, the victim, they share each other's locations via the phone, the victim was able to track the victim's phone to this location at 5400 Blk of Indigo Street, and they found her vehicle parked on the street. And because it appeared to be secure, no forced entry was made. The HPD officers responded, and they took the missing person report. And then the family remained on scene, and the father called a locksmith. But because it was taking a while, the father ended up breaking the window, and the family opened the trunk, and that's when they found her body in the trunk of the vehicle. And when they called the police back at 5:34 p.m., HFD made the scene, and Engine 51 pronounced her deceased at 5:42 p.m. And now we have homicide detectives out here investigating because it does appear to be very suspicious.
Can you tell us, is there any indication how she died as far as any kind of wounds that, show that this is not, that something is out of the ordinary?
Well, besides seeing blood, we can't see the wounds just because the way her body is positioned. But of course, as they do they process the scene and process her, they'll be able to examine her and do a full autopsy to find out any injuries with her.
Lieutenant, going briefly to when police first responded, I know some relatives have expressed some concern as to why police didn't gain entry to the car. Can you just talk a little bit about, they took the report, why did they leave and then come back?
Sure. So when they responded to the scene, the family was out here. They didn't have a spare key. The car appeared to be locked. There's no extra damage to the car that wasn't previously there. There wasn't any, when they peeked inside the window, they couldn't see any blood. They didn't see anything that was in disarray that was unusual. And they thought, the one thing that was unusual was that her phone was inside the car and that she wasn't there, but they thought perhaps that she had left it inside and went to go see a friend, and that's why they didn't make the forced entry at that moment. And there wasn't any foul odor coming from the vehicle.
Is this her vehicle?
This is the family car, according to the father.
Okay. Now, I know she was reported missing earlier today. Is it unusual for her to go hours without talking to her family? It seems like they reported her missing rather quick.
Right. The family was saying this was unusual for her to not be able to get a hold of her immediately.
It just, if this was a family car and the family was there and they were looking for her, it just makes me wonder, why didn't police look into the trunk if the family was also there and, kind of looking for their daughter? Is that not, is that not how it works, or do they have to get
There would have to be exigent circumstances. So, if of course, if like the family thought that she was in the car, of course they would have made forced entry. But at this point, they just thought it was left there, so that nobody at that point thought that she was inside of it in the trunk.
Are you guys able to work with any footage nearby? Are you guys reviewing footage from the area?
The detectives are going to complete a canvas of all this neighborhood up and down, and if anybody has any video, they can please contact the Houston Police Department Homicide Division 713-308-3600. We'd really appreciate it.
Does the victim have a husband, boyfriend? Is that all under investigation?
It's all under investigation.
As far as like a possible suspect, anything that you guys heard of or anything that could help, maybe bring some leads for you guys?
We don't have any suspects right now.
I guess, are you asking the residents or neighbors in this area to check their cameras? Is there a specific time or anything that they should be looking for?
Anytime, I would say after 8:20 was when she was last spoken to by family, until when the police were called out here, which was till 1:40 p.m. So anytime between 8:20 a.m. to 1:40 p.m. Anything.
We know HPD, you guys told us earlier today that she doesn't live in this area. Any reason why she was out in this area that you guys know of right now?
We don't know that information right now.
Is she from the Houston area? Is she from
I know that her family lives about 30 minutes from here.
How difficult is it for you guys to, work such a, I'm sure the scene is gruesome, but how difficult is it to also have, family here? It's just so emotional, so sensitive.
It is very difficult, but I think our detectives they're very caring individuals, but they also are able to keep their composure because they know how important it is to do a full investigation, and that's why they're able to do it.
Final question for you. Do you think this crime happened here in this area or somewhere else?
That I don't know. If I just had to guess on my own opinion, I would assume that it happened somewhere else because this is such a quiet neighborhood. I think if somebody was being murdered, somebody would have heard something. So I'm just assuming it happened somewhere else. But of course, we're very early in the investigation.
Anything else you'd like to add or to tell to the community about the situation, or just your pursuit for answers on who did this, why they did this?
If anyone has any information, they can please call us at Homicide at 713-308-3600, or they can call the anonymous Crime Stoppers, 713-222-TIPS.
Thank you so much. You guys have any tips?
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we just heard. All right, folks, this is Grizzy live here with the Hood News. So we're here at the 5400 block of Indigo. This is right off of Beechnut. Southwest Patrol was dispatched out here around 1 p.m. For one reason or another, they weren't able to gain entry inside a vehicle that a family had found. Their loved one had been missing this morning. Their friend was able to contact them with a location from where the Life 360 app was pinging. They got here. They found the car here. They called police. Police arrived, and they were not able to. Her purse and her phone were right inside. They were not able to gain entry for whatever reasons, as you guys heard our PIO right now. So the family, they called the locksmith. Locksmith was taking too long, so Dad smashed the glass, popped the trunk, and found his daughter. They can't tell right now what exactly happened, because she was in the trunk. There appears to be injuries, but they cannot say from what or what. It's going to be pending further examination. Our medical examiners here are at the scene. Crime scene investigators, homicide detectives, PIO. Somebody's asking for her license plate. What do you need that for? Her family's here. What do you need her license plate for? Other than to be nosy, because her family's all out here. I can tell you that right now. That's weird. Well, they called the locksmith, but yeah, it's too late. No. They called for one earlier. Mm-hmm. Who's the one asking for that? Let me see. Hey, what's up, Devin? Hey, friend. Yeah, crazy stuff. Hey, what's up, friend? Hey. I got pushed out the way. They didn't even say excuse me. Oh no. I'm so glad that she had that app, because this could have been like more days not knowing where she was at and all these different things, man. We got to have those Find My Phone apps, the locations. Please have your children share those things with you. Man, thank goodness that the friend had access to that, because this could have not been, found. 5400 block of Indigo, folks. Right off of Beechnut, Southwest Houston. Southwest Patrol is on the scene. Yeah, I'm about to... Somebody wanted license plate. That is so crazy. I don't know why. This is... I gotta take a look at this person. Like, who said that? Oh. 21-year-old female, folks. Devin Clark is here. KPRC. Shout out to the homie. Devin Clark is here, folks. KPRC. Family of the victim is all here. All of them pulled up. Everybody pulled up from her family. They just celebrated, they just had, I guess her birthday, or they celebrated something for her recently. 21 years old, student at HCC, good girl. They have no understanding of what took place or why or who. They want justice, folks. And I talked to the aunt, I talked to uncle. They want justice. I hope they find whoever did this. Boy, bye. No, the family's all here. So there's no need to get that license plate one more time. The family is all here. If this was your family member, you'd probably already have been notified, because all her family's out here. Somebody came out their house. I don't know what's going on. Yes, we all want justice.
Gotcha. No problem. Here we go.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We're here at the scene, 5400 block of Indigo. A woman was found deceased, 21-year-old. Her family grew concerned. They had not heard from her this morning. Yeah, that's just sad, man. So her family got here 1 p.m. They called police because they saw her purse. They saw her phone. It was all over the floorboard, all like a mess, her aunt said. And it was suspicious, you know, of course. Aunt said, when the cops got here, Aunt said, you know, pop the trunk. But they weren't able to. Cops left, and Dad called locksmith. Locksmith was going to take a while. Dad busted out the window. Popped the trunk, and inside the trunk was his deceased 21-year-old daughter. She's suffered some sort of injuries. There is proof that there was blood, I guess they saw, and they're trying to find out more. They're going to further investigate. That's going to be upon medical examiner. This is right off of Beechnut. I think it's Meyerland. Can y'all tell me? 5400. I've been talking to her tia, and she's a very well-loved girl. And in her words, she feels like if something foul, then she definitely probably put up a fight, because she's not, she's a strong girl. Okay, so we're in the Meyerland area.
Reporting live in Maryland, Devin Clark, KPRC.
Pueda ser de alguna manera el autor en este homicidio. Estará tratando de las noticias. Todo envío su búsqueda de
Get those apps, folks. Please get those apps. Get your students, your children. We got to have that. And this is the crowd of her family. They're just right here. Our prayers go with them. And I'll say this again. They were very nice people. They were coming up to all of us, offering us food, like donuts and stuff. I mean, very sweet people. And so sad. Mom's been crying and crying. I think she passed out or was on the verge of passing out a few times. Her dad, he just walks back and forth. Can you imagine what all he had to see, and what horrible pain, and then to have to be strong for the rest of your family? Oh my goodness, prayers for them, man. So So yeah, they're not sure if the scene is related. They're gonna review all the footage, whatever they can find. Bye, friend. I'll see you. Bye, babe. I'll see you, friend. So the officers have made like a little shield, you know, so that way nobody sees anything, or because her siblings are around here too, the kids. There are children out here, and they don't want nobody seeing this. But yeah, they're still behind the car. Earlier, when we went live, the car alarm kept going off, and it was just painful to hear that, and the family reacted with pain as well when they heard their loved one's car alarm going off. So they disabled it, and they're working out of the trunk right now. I can't zoom in anymore because I don't want to get anything I don't need to be getting on video. So yeah, I'm sorry. No zooming in here. We try to be very respectful. Please quit dissecting things that you guys hear, like the family car, nobody had keys. Quit this. Sometimes cars only have one set of keys. My car only has one set of keys. So if something happens to me, my family's only going to have the keys I have if they have it. And if they don't, they can't gain access. Come on, y'all. Do better, man. This ain't TikTok for you guys to be like TikTok sleuths. Have respect. Have respect. Who said this? Ramona Ridge. Why are you saying stuff like this, man? Have respect, man. You're strange. No leads right now. This is all preliminary info. They are still conducting an investigation, folks. This is Grizzy Live here with the Hood News. Hold on, I'm looking for this comment. It's gotta go. Ooh. The Life 360 app is what led the family here, folks. I'm glad you guys are in the comments having that conversation about this app. Thank you, Lashada. All right, I'm pinning her comment. All right, I'm getting close to it, friends. Hold on. I think she deleted it herself. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you. I can't even find her comment to delete it, and it's so disrespectful. The lady, the Ramona lady, man. Please watch what you say on these comments, because families are gonna see this stuff, man. Don't embarrass everybody. Just behave. Jesus. Yeah. In order for me to delete it, I have to find her comment, and it's hard. I don't know where it's at. Well, it's stuck. Horrible, man. Horrible. And the other one asking for a license plate, just strange, man. Y'all just say, shh, man. I got it, though. I'm going to take care of it after this video. Y'all be safe, man. Yeah. Hey, what's up, friend?
Hey, what's up?
Man, just sad, man. There's no answers, no nothing. Like, they don't know who could have done this. Like, she didn't have enemies or nothing.
Strange. I was listening to everything you said on the way up here.
Oh, hold on, all right, folks, I have a peep here who's like really like FBI hood news, man, for real. I'm gonna let y'all go. We got Albert Flores here at the scene. I'm gonna talk to him real quick, and we're gonna help the family, just put out whatever we need to help with. So let me get it together. Love you guys. Please be safe. Prayers for this family. And yeah, when they're ready, we're here for them. Reporting live here, 5400 Blk of Indigo. Reporting live is your girl Grizzy. Back to you, friends.